What's going on, YouTube? I know it's been a while since I posted. I'm going to flip the camera around, show you a lot of stuff I've got done on this, and then talk about a lot of things and how I'm feeling, and then show you on some new things that I'm working on, and explain kind of what's been going on, how I haven't posted anything in a while. So I'll flip the camera around, show you what I've gotten done on this, and then I'll take you over and show you some other things that we've been working on, and explain to you probably what's going to be going on with the truck. So I welded up a old keg and got this all welded, and I got to put a bolt through there and get that bolted in and then put one on the other side. I have power cables ran. I'm going to put the battery back here. I got the fuel line ran. I got to bend it and cut it. Over there on the other side on the passenger side fuel cap, there's the main disconnect and shut off. I started working on a dash and I got my wiring somewhat put together. I'm gonna redo it. I'm gonna move my my switches for everything probably down here on the main support that goes across. I started welding in my seat to bolt my seat to the roll cage, and I mocked up my steering. I'm gonna take it into a shop here in town and have them work on it. Radiators in. I gotta change a little bit on the. I had to cut this exhaust to get the steering column through, so I gotta change that. And I gotta put glass back in it and everything. So I'm making progress on it. The bed's mocked up. I gotta put a support on the front and get rid of the 2x4 and then supports on the sides. I do have a tailgate. The back's welded in. And then I'll show you right behind there is my main disconnect for power, which will run up into the relay box there. Alright, now that I've shown you everything we've gotten done on this, I'm going to talk to you probably future plans for it. I don't foresee us racing it this year, maybe next year, but I was originally building the truck to put on small tire 28 10W5 small tire no prep racing. Go do that. I originally wanted to do that, but I don't have twin turbos on this motor. I don't have nitrous. It's not LS swapped or anything like that, so I'm not fast enough to compete on small tire no prep racing. Another thing I could do is hard tire, put it on a hard tire, but a lot of people in hard tire classes now run nitrous. You have a couple all-wheel drives. You have people with twin turbos in that aspect too and stuff, and a guy's making a ton of power in the hard tire class, and I'm not going to be competitive in that class either. I originally was building the truck to go travel with any of the gasser groups around here, but I've reached out, I've talked to them because I've checked every box off on their rules and regulations except for one, which is a year. It's not pre-1966, and they all said that they won't let me race. So a little upset about that because this was what this truck was originally being built for, was to go travel with gassers, because it is a gasser. That's what I built the truck to be, is a nostalgic looking gasser. It's got a keg, open headers, stuff like that, but I was told that they won't let me run, so we're not going to do that, even though I've seen mid-70s cars race at their events before, but I'm just not going to get into it. Daily driver won't work because it doesn't have full exhaust. It's not completely stock pretty much with power additives. And then there's bracket racing, or index racing. Not a fan. I mean, I probably will do that to get seat time and practice on leaving and things like that and sending the truck down the strip, but I'm not a fan of me getting my truck dialed in at a certain number, holding it to the floor all the way to the stripe, and then because I'll go race a guy and he might think that his dial in time's a little bit different, and he might know that he's gonna break out, and I'll be catching him towards the stripe, and he'll either start like letting in and off the gas and um slowing down, or he'll just hit the brakes when I catch him and run a slower ETA and get the win. Like, I'm just not a fan of racing like that. Like, if you can't have two guys line up at the stripe, and even if it is bracket racing, if one guy's running 870 and I'm running, let's say, like a 12.0, and you race down, and if I run a 12.0 consistently, and that's what my truck's running, and then he decided to sandbag a couple laps ago and then get caught and break out, then yeah, I should win. But you shouldn't win because some guy can sandbag. I don't think that's really fair. I mean, I'll probably still index race just because it'll be a way for me to get seat time and stuff like that. But for now, I don't really have ambition to work on the truck because I can't go travel with the Gassers group like I wanted to. That was kind of a low blow, if you will. Like, I thought maybe they'd be like, "Oh, this is kind of cool. This guy's taking time, reused parts off of different vehicles, secondhand parts. Literally, it's just thrown. There's nothing that's like brand new bought on this truck, like performance mod or anything. It's all bought at swap meets, barter and trading back and forth with people. So I kind of thought maybe that they would see that aspect when I sent photos and stuff of it and explained everything, and that they would let me race. But that's just not the case. So I'm just gonna let things lie. I mean, when I get it done, I literally have headlights and brake lights and everything wired on the truck. I might just make it street legal in my own way. Might just pay for tickets for open headers, but I'll figure it out. I'm still going to go enjoy the truck. It's something that I've been wanting to do for a long time, and I'm not going to let this set me back a whole bunch, but I mean, it's already September, and I'm not really planning on getting this truck done to go race this year, so I'll probably work on it over winter and go from there, but I'm going to show you a new project that I started that I am a lot closer to being done with than this. And it's definitely unique. It's it's definitely different. So I'll show you guys kind of what I've been building, let you in on that, and then I'll update you as the build progresses and try to put more videos up. I might have a couple videos put up like within a couple days, but it's probably been within over the last couple months that all these things have taken place. So I'll flip the camera around, show you the new project that I've been working on, and then I'll probably take some more video of if we get any other updates or anything done with that, and kind of explain things, and so that way I can, if anyone wants to build one themselves, or I was thinking if I build this and it turns out the way I want it to turn out and everything, that I will scourge around and try to find parts and pieces off another one, and then I'll figure out what I have into it total, and then I'll do what they call a waffle on Facebook if people really want to, and I will raffle it or waffle it off, and someone could win themselves a creation that I built that they can go have fun with themselves and everything. So I'll show you what that is, and if you guys like it, if you want me to build another one to raffle off, let me know. Like, please comment, please share it. I would greatly appreciate it. So I will show you what we got going on the other side of the garage, and I'll get this video wrapped up and get it uploaded. So this right here is our old John Deere 175 Hydra we had. And we bought it for a friend. We were going to get it running for him so he didn't have to pay anyone to mow his grass. The motor was free on it. It needed a starter. I got the tractor for $75, $50. And the starter cost $300. He didn't want to pony up for the starter. I didn't want to pony up for the starter. So I was like, what the heck? Let's build a race mower. It's not probably going to sit this high. I'll probably lower it down a little bit. I have an old Honda motor. I have a carburetor coming. I'm going to build an exhaust for it. And I got some goat cart slicks for the front. But that's the old steering mount. That's why it's sitting so high right now. I probably will have the frame right here, probably 2 to 3 inches off the ground. So yeah, this is what I've been working on. It's got the 6-inch by 6 by 11 slicks.